Okay, you go. Start.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever live stream of the Irony Show podcast. Woo!
Nothing to celebrate. Just kidding.
You had to ruin it. You had to go ahead and ruin it, didn't you? No positive vibes whatsoever.
Yay!
Introducing your host, coming from England, weighing in at something kilograms, who's probably overweight as hell, Satirical Joker! Woo!
And then
Mark applause! And in the second corner, weighing in approximately 20 cases of Canadian maple syrup branded Triangulus!
I hate life.
Woo! And weighing in at 457 pounds, he is the 7-foot-tall giant, Lord Darius!
Hey!
Okay, gotta continue it, right? And the champion of the world, weighing in at 269 pounds, he is the 5-time champion, tentacle-loving man known as Madman.
Idiot!
And oh god, that's actually a lot more than I thought. And the challenger, yes, they were all champions except for this man, Shones. I think I said his name right.
Mouse.
Nah.
We're kind of starting now, so.
Oh, really? I wasted so much breath! You cunt!
Jesus. What can you do?
Okay.
Ugh.
Also, we have the wonderful person who is making this stream possible, because he is a stream engineer. He or she, I actually don't really know, but
Wait, are we actually
anyways,
filming or not? 'Cause I swear,
thank you.
No,
for
I
making this
swear.
possible.
I swear right now, if we were filming and you just lied to my face triangulars, after this is done, I will cause you pain.
Okay, please do.
Okay, right, I'm coming to Canada. I'm coming to Canada. Right, I can't tell if you're being serious or not, so I'm just going to continue on with the podcast either way.
Yep.
So, yeah. Okay, right.
Now stop
This-
playing. Stop playing games. She's fucking.
Dude. I
If
can't.
you're going to play games, at least move your controller away from your mic.
Dude, the GameCube controller is so loud.
Are you
I could be the next
using a
room.
GameCube controller?
Oh my actual lord.
That's beautiful.
That is actually so sad. That is actually really sad.
That's
So
beautiful.
you are a peasant. So I wasn't kidding about the whole non-champion thing.
Oh no, dude, it's alright, I'm using Dolphin.
Okay, alright. Right, if you wanna cause annoying sound effects, I can eat crisps right now.
Can you still hear it? I put it under my desk.
Right, everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Play a game.
Alright,
I can hear it.
Fuck.
so.
Yeah, I'll just stop.
Mate, I could
before
be legitimately
we,
playing Slenderman versus Xbox right now, but I'm not.
Before we get into the topics, how's everyone doing tonight, or today, or whatever?
Apart from the fact that I've been lied to twice, I'm okay.
Alright. What about you guys? Okay then.
Yes?
So good.
How's your day or night going? Madman.
Yes?
How's your day or night going, Madman?
Nah, it was boring. As hell.
Ah,
Sitting at home all day and playing games.
lucky. I was at school for most of my day, so.
So you were in living hell.
I don't have a school problem because I'm uni student.
Ah.
college, boy, college. Day off.
Kill me.
Oh,
Kill me. Programming is gonna kill me someday.
Oh, oh
Ow.
my god. Okay. Darius is still alive.
Yes.
Darius.
Huh?
He's still alive, boy.
Darek.
Okay, we're going with the topics out of the way.
my
Why did
energy
you tag
is
me?
like-
Satman.
I just tagged everyone. Deal with it.
Oh my god. Alright. Where's the topic list? Oh, there it is. Alright, I think it's kind of a bit too irrelevant at this point, so I think we can
Not
probably
re-
skip over the Keaton Jones thing.
Definitely. The Keaton Jones thing was a thing for a week, like a week to 2 weeks, and everyone just forgot about the little kid, to be honest. To be honest, I forgot he existed until I looked at the list.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's only be so much relevance about a kid whose parents are racist or like had the Southern flag. There's only so much people are gonna care about
Yeah.
I can tell you this.
mainstream news.
Nobody here cared for this. I mean, really, in Poland, we never had this in the news.
There we go.
Right. On with the next topic.
Alright. Okay, so... By the way, yeah, a lot of what we talked about is kind of irrelevant at this point, but it's kind of like a year
Okay.
review. kind of thing,
75% of the list we currently have is out of date. I just want to warn you right now. So if you want to skip to the good bits, well, this isn't exactly a Quibble Cop video where I can actually see into the future, so can't help you there. Sorry. Just like how I know for a fact that this video is gonna get 100k likes before I even start going into the good part of the video. Like,
Like, gets one like.
what was his
That's it.
logic behind that anyways, the whole fidget spinner thing? Like, you got exposed.
Wait, who? Oh, Quebblecop.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, he said he was gonna spin a fidget spinner for like 24 hours, but it was discovered that the video that he was doing was
looped.
actually looped. And it was
Yeah,
supposed to be
he
live
did it for
streamed.
2 hours. He did spin it, but he spun it for 2 to 3 hours, then he looped it multiple times.
Yeah.
And he said he was gonna give all the money to charity, but I haven't seen anything, any confirmation about any charity donation whatsoever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And you gotta love how Raggedy Dan basically one-upped him in a way.
yeah. I did it, and I did a video for charity, and guess what? I actually gave the money to charity. Hey, I'm not a complete
Gotta
faggot.
love the dude, honestly. Please
Yeah.
be a guest, please.
No, alright, I reckon I can get him on. Get him on faggot. Get him on his actual Discord so that I can persuade him to come on the podcast.
He has.
I can
Jesus.
persuade him.
And this may end so bad.
I have like no
I will get him.
contact
I will
with
get him on.
so-
I will get him on the show, either way. Even if I have to use brute force, I will get him on the cast. Okay, probably not brute force.
Yeah. So, oh, so... Did I already mention the PUBG thing, or...
No, we haven't. No, we
Alright.
haven't.
Let's jump right into that, shall we?
Okay, right. So, essentially, when PUBG came on PC, people on the consoles were like, "Oi, give us it." So, fast forward to December, November time. Game was advertised for the Xbox One X Enhanced. You will be able to play in almost absolute 4K resolution. Day one release, average FPS was 15 to 30
Yeah.
on Xbox One X. Not the original Xbox One, Xbox One X.
That is honestly depressing.
Well, actually, it's quite a big game. So what else can you expect?
Division went better FPS than that at day one release.
Yes, but take into consideration that PUBG has a bloody, I don't know, 60 something players at once in big ass map.
Yeah.
I would understand that if it was like.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They can't go marketing for it to be essentially in 4K, come and release it day one, and have it be shitty quality. Because that just proves right now that they just wanted to push it out for the £25 price tag that you'd have to pay. If they did care about it, they would have beta tests for it.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes there is not enough time to beta test some stuff like this, you know?
The game had already made them shit ton of profit already on PC. They clearly could have pushed it back 2 to 3 months. Because that's how long it's going to take for them to actually fix it.
True. I guess that's true, but, you know, it's EA levels of greed.
No, not
Maybe
really.
slightly below. Slightly below.
It's not really EA levels of greed because EA levels of greed is where they make an entire game a monetization.
EA levels of greed is basically like the level no one else can hit but EA.
Actually, you'd be surprised. EA levels.
No Man's Sky went pretty close.
No, not really. No, that doesn't make no. No Man's Sky, they're 10 times worse.
What?
Because here's the thing.
Oh,
No Man's Sky is 10 times
now
worse than
thinking about
EA.
it.
Because you all know why? EA actually attempted to resolve it. In the worst way ever, but they still attempted it. But no one cares.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
point.
No Man's Sky, day before, also by the way, there's no online when they already got pre-ordered. When people already pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
Were the times when EA was releasing the good games that weren't that big of a money grab? I mean, I still remember the time when Most Wanted, the one from 2006 came out. It was a good game, no microtransactions, no nothing. Where these times went. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
How I see EA honestly is that their games would be better if they weren't as loaded with microtransactions and glitches from day one. I sort of see it as sort of an Activision overlooking Treyarch sort of idea.
I need to defend EA here. Star Wars Battlefront 2, full-on microtransaction game. Battlefield games wasn't. The only microtransactions in Battlefield games have been the premium pass, which you actually get content for, which you need to unlock in game, but those are related to skill and gameplay. Other microtransactions are the ability to unlock all the weapon packs, but you actually have to pay quite a bit of amount of money, and either way you can unlock them if you dedicate a couple of hours. If you dedicate a couple of hours each day, you can unlock a new gadget. Other microtransactions are the battle packs, which you can actually earn in-game a lot easier, or you can actually pay for them. But those battle packs are cosmetic only. Other Battlefield games are tamed as other EA games are tame compared to Star Wars Battlefront 2, but Dead Space 3 is like in the top 5 biggest fuck-ups.
Basically, they have made basically a fully released game, AAA game, a pay-to-win experience, like, I don't know, some free-to-play game. What the hell is this? Communism?
No, communism would be when you would get the game for free and all the stuff for free because their economy's fucked.
Actually, you'd be surprised because, I don't remember it personally, but it was so fucked up in here that people were happy to have toilet paper around their necks, which they had to buy.
Here's the thing though, these people were most likely brainwashed by a lot of fucking propaganda.
Yep.
Oh well.
Okay, so...
go to the next topic.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you guys have anything else you want to say on that?
We've completely got derailed
What
from
I'm
PUBG.
thinking with regards to that is EA really dragged the name of the old Battlefront 2 through the dirt, honestly. I have childhood memories from me as a kid playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 on my PlayStation. Those were some of my best memories, being completely honest.
Well, let's face it, they are putting dirt in the Star Wars franchise. I mean, come on. The movies are strong, so they are thinking, ooh, let's cash in on the popularity of movies and get the bloody money. And they don't care about source material, of course.
Alright.
Well,
So,
I'll say this on EA before we move on.
yeah.
Fix your bloody shit. You've got a you've been given a pass this time by many people because at least you didn't make the season. At least you didn't make a season pass. If you made a season pass, you would not be forgiven.
More forgivable if they made a season pass.
No, it wouldn't have been more forgivable. It would have been worse.
Pay twice for the same content?
No, because think about it. Star Wars Battlefront 80 quid edition would have contained the game and all those bloody extra gadgets and player characters that you have a major advantage with. Then loot box system, you'll be dishing out a couple hundred on that, and then a 50 quid season pass. People would be roasting them and destroying them. They would have lost a lot more than 3 billion in stock value. They would have lost seven. They would have essentially lost almost all their stock.
I'm still in the party of EA should lose their Star Wars license.
Believe me, I signed that shit and I shared it in every single bloody Discord.
Yeah.
They won't
Yeah.
lose their license because
No.
Mickey Mouse wants all the money.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse conspiracy theory, boys.
Cash
Think about it, in
money,
every single
make it
Disney
money.
film, there's a reference to Mickey Mouse. Subliminal
Make it
messages.
money. Dollar bill, y'all.
$2 million title belt championship match
Yeah.
on WWE 2K18.
Oh yeah.
Also, before we move on, just want to say to Stream Dude here, you mind posting the stream link and hashtag announcements, please? I can't really type right now, but
Wow.
everyone.
Oh, I will admit this right now. This was
We are
not
hashtag
fully planned.
I already got the link.
We're podcast 2.0. We're beta podcast 2.0. Officially.
Yeah, more like Babe Podcast.
Except the more
before
shittier bit.
Babe Podcast.
No, we're the B-Tech beta podcast. There we go.
We're like a Chinese bootleg Babe Podcast.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, triangular.
We work half the time and then we fail miserably, just like the Chinese done in the Dark Knight movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dark Knight movie.
Hmm.
Ooh,
Alright.
yes, very good movie. I'm going to see it.
Joker.
We will. Movie Will is my legend.
Still there.
Praise be to him.
Sounds still there.
I think Shones is dead. I think he got pinned by The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Oh my god.
Got put on death's doorstep. The Undertaker came out of nowhere and he stole Randy Orton's RKO and RKO'd Shones.
Oh my god.
I'm a massive WWE fanboy, as you can clearly tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We might as well delve into the more dramatic, let's just say, topics.
The elephant in the room.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, not this guy.
The elephant. Yeah, the
No, I
elephant
can't-
in the room.
Oh, you didn't mean Logan Paul.
Okay, so
Jesus.
I kind of before we get too deep in this, I kind of want to say so. In the video, Logan kind of he's kind of very he's kind of being himself in a way, but and like he's being very jokey, and obviously suicide is no laughing matter. Like Come
No,
on,
it is not.
honestly. Even for us, like we have pretty edgy,
I have the- I am
sense of
the
humor.
probably I am the person who you don't want to associate with because they're really into dark humor.
Yeah.
Even I
Yeah,
find
that
that
sounds like
fucked up.
me.
Yeah.
That sounds like me. Trying
If someone who plays Cards Against Humanity and finds that funny, the Cards Against Humanity game funny on a regular basis, finds what Logan Paul did scummy and fucking shit, you know for a fact that
I think that
it's
sounds
really
like me.
bad.
Yeah. Let's not,
Well,
let's,
suicide is topic which you shouldn't really joke about. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, if it's somebody's suicide, somebody killing themselves, yes, you shouldn't joke, but if it's all about you, I joke about this all the time when it's coming down to me.
Yeah.
As seen before the stream.
Yeah, worst part about it, in my opinion, is not just him showing when he showed the dead body, but obviously you know how he apologized like twice and everything.
I was pissed off with both those apologies.
First apology was basically just him sucking himself off, and
Humble brag,
Yeah, it
and the
was.
second one,
the
blatant
second one,
manipulation.
he was trying to seem genuine, but we all
He's an
know
actor.
that he's not genuine because he's an actor for God's sake. So
If I may interject here,
Alright.
I've heard a lot of people compare this whole Logan Paul shit to the PewDiePie situation.
Oh,
man.
get
no.
Jesus,
I will say
no.
this right now.
Oh.
Honestly,
Well, I will say this right now.
the whole shit with
PewDiePie.
YouTube not acting quick
Comparison.
enough it just pisses me off. It's like, it's one of your largest creators hitting #1 on trending, 6 million views, and it only gets taken down when the creator themselves taken about it. What the fuck, YouTube? You know what I mean?
I want to
You
rant
flag
now.
anyone without even thinking about it, but when it's one of your poster boys, you're like, nah, we'll let that slide.
Right, I'm gonna say this right now. Logan Paul, right? You're a cunt. I'm sorry, but I have to say this now. You are legitimately the biggest dickhead in the entire world. If you went to the Japanese suicide forest. What did you think you were gonna expect to see? Huh? Sunshine and rainbows? No. You went there as a business move to bring in more views for your channel. Because if that reaction showed us anything, it showed us that you do not care. You're not a genuine person. You're a blatant, money-hungry manipulator. Which is only proved even further by you laughing at the person who's dead. And if you were a genuine YouTuber who actually cared about things, like cared about people, and quote unquote, not gonna try and disrespect the culture, all the stuff you did in Tokyo wouldn't have happened. This entire situation, Logan, was a massive way to promote your channel, but it backfired horribly because you thought that only the brainwashed people, like little 10 and 12-year-olds who got brainwashed, would only watch it. But you didn't really but you forgot that we don't trust you. With the whole you faking being colorblind for views, that was proven to be bullshit, Logan. And on top of the whole Italy situation, and even on top of that as well, at VidCon, the whole $1,000 briefcase treasure hunt, that all of these combined, Logan, have put you under the biggest fucking microscope in possibly YouTube history, minus Onision and Jake Paul.
And PewDiePie.
Made for my 3
Trying
cents.
to compare. I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Okay.
And people trying to compare this to PewDiePie is an absolute blatant retardedism. Do you want to know why? PewDiePie, first apocalypse situation, everything was taken out of context by the Wall Street Journal. Second situation, where he said the N-word on a live stream. I mean, Comparing someone using a racial slur once on a live stream. Now then you compare that to someone purposefully recording a dead body, laughing at it, then removing the video after insane backlash, sucking his own dick in an apology, and then making a second apology, which is the biggest crock of shit ever. Watch the video. He doesn't even blink. Look, watch it. He doesn't blink once.
He's a
If he
lizard.
was genuine, he would have blinked. Look at it as well.
What the fuck?
He looked directly into the camera, and if you weren't brainwashed and looked, you could clearly tell that he was forced to do it because he knew for a fact if he didn't, his channel, no matter what brainwashed 10-year-olds, his channel would be fucked. But guess what? It's already fucked. But unfortunately, you're at the point with he still has 50 million subscribers, hasn't he? That hasn't went down in last couple of days. But
I guess it went down.
Say something about when you mentioned that
brainwash.
he was laughing, right? I don't think his laugh was genuine at the body himself. I think that was just his reaction to like, holy fuck, we just found a dead body sort of idea.
If you watched it, he says, guys, I think we found a dead body. If you could see him essentially carrying a box, and you could clearly tell that he didn't care. That reaction was so fake. Because here's the thing: if he was genuine, this is what he would have done. They would have turned the cameras off. They would have went back to the hotel room that they stayed in, and he wouldn't have shown any footage of it. He would have spoken to the camera, and if he tried, because at the beginning he said, "Oh, this is about the whole suicide preventative stuff." If he was genuine, he would have done that same thing, the suicide preventative stuff, the hotline numbers and whatnot at the beginning, and then he would have, for once, have acted extremely serious, and then talked about what they had seen. Because guess what? Since he's not going to show any footage of them going to the forest, we can't really believe him, can we? We can't believe him saying, "Oh yeah, his reaction was genuine." That would have played out a lot better than what he currently did, if he wanted to keep whatever
He shouldn't have
reputation he
uploaded the
has.
footage in the first place.
What the? What the hell?
And someone has actually went and got 360 RKO'd. Good job.
Okay.
Randy also.
So
Wow.
before Sam, before you continue, break in about 10 minutes. Just saying.
Oh, okay. Alright. But anyways, I'm gonna finish it off with this. PewDiePie,
Well, now in like 7 because we were supposed to.
50 to 60 million subscribers. He suffered. He genuinely suffered for what he did. Logan Paul didn't suffer whatsoever.
Oh,
Yes,
he did.
he has lost 50% of his revenue. Yes, people. Yes, he's not gonna get any bloody TV deals. I mean, his movie deal that was canned
Thank
suspiciously around this whole time. And
Yeah.
here's the thing. Guess what? I bet you right now, if this situation didn't happen, he wouldn't be facing a potential $1 million lawsuit against the Maverick company that's currently attempting to get a lawsuit against him.
Let's not forget about that the other possible lawsuit over the one of the songs.
Oh yeah, I can tell you this right now.
Never heard about that.
The whole
Same.
Handlebars song. The whole Handlebars song, there was a band who actually made the song, and then
Oh
Logan
yeah,
Paul
I
made a
know what you're
direct.
talking about now.
No,
My
like,
bad.
It goes like I'm not gonna sing it actually because yeah.
Alright, in all honesty, right? I doubt they're listening, but if you are listening, go ahead and sue him. You have full ground to sue him on.
Yeah.
You legitimately
Who is
could go to
actually
court
living
and they would
in the
have to give the
street
case to
2
you.
weeks later?
No, in all honesty, they handled the situation possibly the best way ever. They essentially roasted them in their own music video. Best response ever. Roast them.
I mean, I have just one sentence to tell to Mr. Logan, and that is, I hope that somebody will laugh at your dead body if you will hang yourself over this mental trauma you will experience.
Oh god.
And it got immediately 10 times dark.
Alright.
But I mean, karma is coming back to everyone.
Wow.
I will say this in finishing this off. Logan Paul, at the end of the day, nothing happened to him. It's the whole thing with, it's Idols versus Rice Gum 2.0. The entire community essentially went,
It's just a
fuck
publicity
you.
stunt.
Yep, bad publicity stunt ended up winning in his favor. That is, of course, if he doesn't get sued for millions of dollars, because I can tell you this. I can tell you this right now. I can tell you this right now. His Maverick brand,
Breaking Bad.
give it a couple of months. He's not pushing out his merch. Hell, even Hollywood, like Fix, I think they're called, and other like news outlets, they've shown him wearing less and less Maverick merch, meaning that lawsuit is affecting him directly. That like the whole threatening of the lawsuit is affecting him directly. Because if the lawsuit wasn't serious or anything, right, he wouldn't have cut down the amount of merch he's wearing.
Honestly, in my opinion, Logan Paul has kind of the most punchable face on the internet. I used to not-
Are you sure about that?
Well-
No bullshit. I can name you one person right now, and
Oh wait, yeah.
me and him are arch
We,
enemies.
hold on, we
I
might,
can name another.
we might as well use this as a segue. Alright. So,
Oh no, no. You know what we're gonna do? No. Can I tell you this? I'm gonna give everyone a massive warning. If you do not want to hear offensive language in the next topic, leave the stream now, because we're covering very shortly net neutrality, boys.
Oh,
And
kurwa mać.
possibly
Poważnie, pojebało cię.
Coming.
hated man on the internet.
Missile
The man,
incoming.
the myth, the discount Malteser big tech wannabe of Donald Trump, the chairman of the FCC, Ajit Pai. Oh, it'll be so much fun.
A niech on się chuje.
I mistakenly called him the first time Ajit Paul.
Ajit Paul, Logan Paul situation, boys. They're coming. They travel in herds, not pairs, herds. There's 3 of them.
Pierdolona neutralność internetu. We don't have it in Europe. Only thing that...
Oh, no. Boy.
Wait. Let me
Boy,
finish.
that-
Let me
Oh,
finish.
guys.
Because
guys,
technically, net neutrality doesn't exist in law of any country, but European Union forces the countries to have neutral net. Technically, the European Union is providing us with net neutrality.
And if you think about it, if America actually gets rid of net neutrality, which providing Donald Trump doesn't veto it, which he probably will, in which case, well, rip our entire show.
Couldn't the Senate be able to overturn his veto,
The
though?
EU, no, because here's the thing, Trump, if it goes to Trump at the end,
hold on.
I thought I
So
read
we're
somewhere
kind of
that
having
Trump has
our,
the final say.
we're kind of having
Yeah, I
our,
thought I read somewhere like the
um,
House some didn't agree with the veto or something. They could vote to overturn it.
If in any case, the lawsuits
Okay,
will
yeah.
actually be the last line. Because if you have a look at the whole situation, none of the millions of comments that the FCC had, like the whole on their whole website, none of them were used whatsoever in the
Okay,
whole debate recently.
So,
They essentially,
so we're kind of going on break now. How long is the break gonna be?
you
Steam Dude?
just said the break would be like 10 minutes or something, like 2 minutes ago.
Well, actually 9 minutes
10
ago.
minutes, okay. Alright, so we're taking the break now, and we can get back to it once it's over, alright?
Yes, and I'm gonna go prepare my announcer voice.
Alright.
Mm,
Here.
I'll get some
I will
water.
be back.
Boy, I need water more than you. Right,
Yeah, but
right.
anyways.
If we're live again, I just want to say this right now. Triangle's profile picture is currently Keemstar, so I want everyone currently watching. Type down in the comments. Alex is a.
No, no, no.
No! None of that!
I probably need to put it on my.
Just shut up. Stop it.
Shut the hell up.
I will take this water bottle, and even though it has no water, in it, I will beat you with it.
You have to love how serious though my boy's sounding. I was like, it's so hard. It was so hard to keep a straight face when I was saying.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, right. We can
Oh,
actually get to the
Jesus
actual topic.
Christ.
Right, let's actually get back to the topics.
Okay.
Or preferably, the stream hasn't been ended due to my premature Alex comment, which I didn't finish. Which I didn't finish. I wasn't gonna say it. I was gonna say everyone type in the chat. Alex is a lovely gentleman. I was gonna say that.
Oh yeah.
I've probably been server muted. No, I haven't. Thank God. Alright, we should.
What's the next topic of discussion?
Chicken nuggets.
They are good.
They are delicious. Okay, I have no idea to be honest. Wait, what? Boo. Those times are amazing. It's currently that time we're ending. Right now,
Well-
okay, right, according to the stream guide, the podcast is now over.
Rip.
Those times, I'm pretty sure those times are inaccurate. Right, Triangulus, what time is it for you right now?
It's about
12
12 after 7.
We kind of got times mixed up.
Yeah, it's 5
worries.
hours. It's a 5 hour time difference.
Yeah.
Well, for me it's already Saturday, so
Yeah, you're 1 hour ahead of us. So
Yes.
you can see into the future, correct? Tell us a favor. Has North Korea nuked just yet?
Nah, not yet. I'm
Right,
still
good.
sitting in my PJ, not in my gas mask.
Alright.
Though I
I'm saying
can
this
get it
right
out.
now. I'm going to say this right now. We are safe until the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, no.
No. We are because North Kim Jong-un may be using it as manipulation and whatnot, but the fact that he's willing to speak with South Korea is a massive milestone compared to a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
Yeah.
Oh.
we're slowly making progress.
I guess we are online, so
Talk about Kim Jong Un. It was his birthday, and no one on the internet wished him a happy birthday except for me. I tweeted at the North Korean Twitter page, and I said, "Be sure to tell Kim Jong Un that happy birthday."
oh my god.
I have since been blocked, and I'm currently fearing for my life. Yes, I tweeted to the official North Korean page. Be sure to wish Kim Jong Un a happy birthday from England. P.S. Do not nuke us. I have since been blocked by the.
You wonder why you got blocked,
Yeah.
you stupid twat.
Jesus,
to be fair,
don't-
Theresa
Hold on.
May's already-
Hold on.
To be fair, Theresa May's already fucked us over.
Guys,
You know.
if we get nuked, it's Sat's fault.
Bye bye. Yeah, blame me. If Britain gets nuked, blame me.
Hit Jake Paul's house first, please. If we get nuked.
Okay. If Mr. Un is watching this, please nuke Warsaw. Please. Nobody likes this place. Nuke Warsaw. Please do it tomorrow.
I'm muting you. No, we must mute you. We must mute
No.
you. You're
Okay. Okay, I'll behave.
good child.
Who's
Right,
getting muted?
If Supreme Leader Kim Jong Un is listening to us, first
Supreme
off,
leader.
hi. I didn't know you actually had good internet at your palace, so hi there. Second, why the hell are you watching us? 3, hope you had a happy birthday. I hope you got
Please
some
don't
sucky
kill
from your
us
wife.
all.
4th comment, Donald Trump's an idiot. Please, for the love of Christ, do not take him seriously. And whole thing with South Korea, keep it up. Keep it up. You're currently getting in my good books, and also, please allow the interview, to be shown in your country.
Alright. Anyways, so...
In case you didn't realize, the interview is the movie about the hilarious assassination of Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. Anyways, so shall we move on to Filthy Frank?
Yes. Okay. I also just like to point out, I'm going to make this quite obvious. I'm currently trying to extend the podcast's watch time. I'm throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Shitty
Alright,
humor.
let's-
Okay, right.
Alright.
Let's
Oh
right.
yeah.
Serious face.
Alright, so... With all Filthy Frank's situation, basically to put it simply, he's quitting his YouTube job, basically. Like here, I'm gonna read out the statement he posted. Alright, so... Although previously mentioned through Billboard, I believe an official statement as to why I am now done with comedy is owed to my former fan base, of which I'm extremely grateful for. And while it genuinely pains me to express this, I do hope that the reasons below may provide some insight into my decision. Unfortunately, I no longer enjoy producing the content. Several serious health concerns, including but not limited to throat tissue damage and neurological conditions that I prefer not to get into. This decision is final. I really can't express just how grateful I am for you all, nor will I ever forget the relationship that we had together. Moving forward, it is up to you whether you hold on.
Whether you
Sorry,
like
but-
to join
English, try
or
English.
not.
Do you speak it?
What?
In
I said
any event,
English, do you speak it?
In any event, I will strive to continue creating and developing projects I am passionate about and hope you'll succeed in doing the same.
Rest
That's the
in
statement.
peace.
Well,
In all honesty,
To quote,
I'm quite. I support the decision fully because,
Yeah.
in all honesty, if he kept producing the content, he would actually start to develop depression because he would be putting in effort for stuff he's not passionate about.
yeah.
Let's
people
not forget
that-
with the whole, doesn't he suffer like stress-induced seizures? Like I remember hearing about that.
I'm not really that sure because even though Filthy Frank was one of the pioneers in the meme industry that we know today,
Yeah.
people can't really just. Never did actually watch that much Filthy Frank.
I used to love him.
I
watched
respect.
his most
I like them.
popular
I like
but
his
I didn't watch
content.
everything.
Yeah, I like his content and whatnot, but I never actually did get notified about his content via YouTube notifications. So quality.
Alright.
Well, YouTube now will become quite a sadder place without Filthy Frank, I believe. I mean, there will always be somebody who will try to catch his magic, his style, but there is only one true Filthy Frank, right?
Yeah.
Nobody can replace him. It's
Like
the
we-
same kind of situation as with Edward. Like, remember when Ed Gold passed away?
I think
Yeah, so it changed a little.
yeah.
The Ed's world changed a little, and now, after who knows how long, they aren't putting any new videos anymore.
Yeah. Like, we'll definitely get like a few copycats and stuff of Filthy Frank, but like said, there's no replacing him, honestly.
The only person I think that even comes close to his level of content at this point for that brand of offensive humor would be iDubbbz at this point.
Oh yeah. iDubbbz and
He's the only one
Max
left
Vote-
for offensive humor with context anymore.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't need,
Keywords with context.
I mean, if you don't need any context and you just want to see some dumb comedy, then you can watch, I don't know, How to Basic.
Yeah.
Eh,
Alright.
Okay, it's not perfect, but still, it's some dumb fun. And now silence.
Sorry, I have to type something quick.
Alright.
yeah, Filthy Frankie will be surely missed, my friend.
Yep. Now, moving on to the next topic when Triangulus actually did what he has to do. There we go, by the way. What do we think about YouTube 2017?
Cancer.
It was a shit show.
And we've lost all monetization.
Alright. Yeah, YouTube 2017 was just, I mean, 3 apocalypses basically, so that alone makes it like the epitome of cancer. And the fact
rise
that
and
Logan
fall of
Paul
Jake
got
Paul.
big this year, that makes it even worse, honestly.
You know what else makes things worse?
What?
Fidget spinners.
Oh, Jesus, don't even get
1000 degree knife.
Hold up.
That was 2016.
Wait, really?
What?
Shit, I'm living in 2015.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because Will and he made like when he did his year in review, like this year on the internet, 1000 degree knife challenges. I'm pretty sure that was 2016.
Jesus, so am I really living 3 years back in time?
It was still
Yeah,
going
yeah, no, it
stronger,
is. No.
Shit.
It's still going
No, it's
stronger in
2016.
2017, so it still
Well,
counts.
Oh,
Alright, so what else is
Don't
there in 2017 for YouTube?
YouTube
release?
Rewind 2017.
Oh, jeez.
I
no,
hate
no,
it. That is the no boy, no ho ho. That is the most disgraceful attempt at a video I've ever seen. One man made the real YouTube Rewind 2017, and that was memed to living shit, quite literally. And guess what? That was a better accurate representation of YouTube 2017 than the official YouTube 2017 Rewind, because that was filled with the most PG people ever.
Like,
It reeked
Yeah,
of
all
social
hashtag Viner and
cringe.
everything.
Oh, and also,
sorry.
and also, I want to say this: YouTube, not mainstream celebrities. YouTube Rewind, not celebrity Rewind. So, James Corden and all you other fuckers out there, piss off from
And Stephen
YouTube.
Colbert.
All of you fucking like evening
Yeah,
Tonight
Jimmy
Show.
Fallon.
Piss off. Oh, and also definitely you, Jimmy Fallon, and a whole bunch of yours, because whole you know when we couldn't cover the Las Vegas shooting because too controversial. Anyone who mentions it, you get demonetized.
Yeah.
Mainstream shows, they can cover it on YouTube and they get ads. Us content creators, we get the middle
Yeah,
finger.
they probably have something prearranged with YouTube, though,
They do.
honestly.
They do.
well, technically YouTube is replacing TV at this point. Every major company that produces news or any stuff like that has their own channel to which people are subscribed and are taking the news from them. So yeah, I bet they have some backstage deals with YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2017 was not a great year for celebrity Zach Seiler, really.
Was 2017 any good year? I mean, for anyone?
I mean, Trump was
No.
in office that year, so.
And, you know, Daddy 05 happened.
Oh, yeah. Don't we.
Wasn't that 20? No, that was 2017.
Yeah, just don't even get me started. That was just fucked up.
He's lost.
I know it was
like-
late 2017, but the Andy Weinstein crap.
Yeah. Fuck
That
Harvey
was just-
Weinstein.
Alright, right, I'm gonna summarize this entire thing, because I think we could talk for quite some time, quotes on quite some time. YouTube 2017, possibly the worst YouTube year ever. 2018, apart from a couple of memes so far, has been mildly okay, minus the whole Logan Paul situation.
Thank you, Logan Paul, for being a
Yeah,
fucking
cheers,
cunt.
Logan Paul. Or
It wasn't
also,
even 48 hours from Logan Paul was already fucking it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot to mention this before, but on my WWE game, the team of Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees versus the Paul brothers.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. No. Let's just put Alien versus Logan Brothers.
Well, no, I'm being
And
serious.
both
Like,
are
I actually no, I'm being serious and whatnot. I actually have Freddy Krueger versus Jason Voorhees. This was randomly selected as well, which is hilarious. And guess
That
what?
would make it
Jake
better
Paul
than
and
Mortal
Logan Paul are the title holders of the Tag Team Championship belts, and they're about to lose them because I'm actually playing the game.
Ooh.
Rip.
So we'll have
Wunderbar.
Team Nightmare as the champion of my made-up WWE show. I have two of them. I currently run NXT and my own custom show to essentially get a couple of the achievements. Right.
Alright.
Next topic, boys.
Year in review for gaming.
Um,
Oh,
It was
how-
an
we might as well
interesting year,
get-
let's just say.
like, I will
How
say
about
this
Cuphead,
right now.
guys?
I will say this. Gaming industry 2017. The
Was
rise
actually
and
pretty good.
fall of loot box and microtransactions.
Yeah,
They
basically.
rose a lot, but due to Reddit, once again Reddit, telling Star Wars EA to go fuck themselves,
2017 game
Hawaii-
wasn't all bad.
motherfucker.
Okay. Yeah. We did have Nintendo Switch come out, which I haven't got.
Yeah,
to
Breath
get
of the
yet.
Wild, man.
It
Nintendo
seems like
Switch
it's
Nintendo Switch in its first year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Well, it's not surprising to me. I mean, come on, Nintendo Wii was, as advertised as this new generation of gaming, and it ended up being slightly more powerful than Xbox 360.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I would say it's worse than 360.
Actually, it's a bit more powerful, but who cares?
Personally, I had a Wii U, and I gotta say it was more like on par with the 360, if anything.
Yeah, but you have to take into consideration that it's using the double screen feature gimmick, whatever.
I mean,
And it
what's
needs
the
more, a
controller
bit
you
more
could get if you
processing.
really wanted it?
Right,
Yeah.
everyone quiet, one person at a time.
I mean, it needed some more processing power to get to the screen on the tablet
Oh, yeah.
in front of you.
Yeah.
I'll say this: Nintendo, like little business, the Nintendo Switch has a couple of major flaws. One of them being is that you can't back up save files. Another one is their selling practice of external micro XDS cards, because the official Nintendo ones, 64 gigs, I believe, was $100 or something higher than that. But Samsung, more powerful cards and even bigger storage size, were going for the same price.
What the hell?
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can just buy those ones.
Yeah, but here's the thing of people on. But think about the parents. They're
Yeah,
going
that's
to go with
true.
Nintendo licensed ones.
That's true.
Can't think with technology, that's what you're trying to say?
And another thing,
Alright.
Nintendo,
Meh.
who designed the Switch? Because what made you think that having no kind of material in the docking station was a good idea? There is no material in it. The screen will get scuffed when you dock it.
Yeah, that's
Maybe it
true.
was an
Who
afterthought.
designed
I can attest to that. Mine has stretches.
You decide the fucking thing. Like a kindergartner. Like you just give the plans to a kindergartner saying, hey, go wild.
Actually, even kindergartner knows that you have to protect your bloody screen. So I guess somebody in, what was it, in nursery designed it.
Probably
Yeah.
a first grader.
Probably. Or really drunk
Like,
uni
okay,
student.
Here, kitty. Here, kitties. Here's multiple game ideas. Here, go wild. Woo!
Alright. So, next topic, possibly?
Okay. We should cover
Um,
the Destiny drama later
yeah, I was
when we
about to
have
say
some more
that, actually.
confirmation on that.
The Destiny drama.
I would say I'm gonna say we should wait because it's getting much worse.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. Whole thing with them throttling XP and now the current events, they're throttling how many credits / tokens you can earn. It is, oh boy. We need to wait until we hear an official response from them.
That's a good idea.
I reckon that if they haven't published one, we should have a public we'll have a public statement out by tomorrow, if one is not already out.
Yeah. Alright, so... Wait. Okay, so... What else?
What else?
Well, we've quickly covered Keaton Jones. We did a mix of Battlefront and PUBG. We've done the year in review on YouTube and gaming. We have done Filthy Frank. We have done Logan Paul. We have done the entire podcast list of topics. Wow, that we did it all in an hour. My God.
Holy.
Oh well.
Okay,
so we
right,
did
improvisation,
yeah, we
everyone.
did the BF2
Improvisation. Ugandan Knuckles. Best meme ever.
update. Oh, Jesus.
Agreed on
No,
that.
we did... We
I don't even know
did...
what the fuck is about it, but agreed on that.
We
Were we
What
gonna
does-
be trying
Who does?
No, wait.
Who
we
does?
did-
Do you know the way? Do you know the way triangulars?
We didn't
you know
do
the way
the,
Queen?
oh, come on. We didn't
Do
do
you know
the
the way-
Slenderman thing, did we?
We
No, we
have
did not.
the way of the Slender Man is waiting until we have the person who's very passionate about it, because we will have to deal with massive backlash from others if we do not give him the way.
Okay, then.
We can talk
AKA
about
was
Mass
just
Effect Andromeda.
Mass Effect Andromeda. Really? Do you want to talk about that kind of shit?
Oh, Jesus, no. No. Uh-oh.
No, right, no.
It could
That
have
is
been a good
EA's fault.
game.
No.
Mass Effect Andromeda is EA's fault. Do not blame BioWare. Blame fucking EA. Do you know why? After Mass Effect 3, half of BioWare's team quit.
What the fuck? EA,
Mass
what
Effect
the
is- Mass Effect Andromeda was made by a C team.
No
Because
god.
guess what? It was rushed out a year early instead of the 3-year they were going to have. It
Okay,
was rushed out in 2 years.
so let's blame EA on what's bad with game industry now. We
Yeah,
can't have
also-
third part of Mercenary series. We will never receive Bad Company 3. What the fuck are they new? Valve? I mean, what the hell?
Evolve. Wait, who
No,
is
no,
Evolve?
no. Valve. You know the guys from Left 4 Dead?
Oh,
They can
God,
count to
Half-Life.
3.
Half-Life 3 was no Half-Life 3. That was unofficially cancelled before
Yeah.
because the writer he essentially posted he labeled it as a fan fiction, but really he posted the entire script that he had for Half-Life 3 on his website.
He changed a bit, but still.
Valve, there is gaming wildlife. If Valve were honest, videos is possibly the best representation of Valve, because Valve at this point only care about money.
They care about what Steam makes and CSGO crates.
CS:GO Lotto.
Would you
Hey
believe
guys, we
that I
found this new
hate...
site. called CSGO Lotto. So I'll leave it down in the description, even though I'm actually the owner of the website. I actually found this website. So if you want to come join this website, play a couple of bets against me, even though I control the back end of it, and I could probably make it to where I win every single bet you play, meaning you'll lose all your skins and I'll make tons of money. Come join me on CSGO Lotto and use promo code Go Fuck Yourself for $10 worth of free crates. You wankers.
Well, about that, recently I had my small little brother come up to me. He's playing CSGO, and he was talking about some free funds for CSGO. He was nagging me, and I had to tell him that it's not free money. They will steal his bloody account because it was Shady's side, and he still was bloody going on. But
Wanna know why?
madman, I fucking want some money to get fucking skins.
I would have
What the
slapped
fuck?
him if he was my brother. I would have slapped him in the face for being such
Yeah.
an idiot. And I would actually probably disown my brother because I would not want to have a brother who's brain dead enough to actually believe that
Well,
the
he
skins
is
are good.
12, so he shouldn't even be playing CSGO.
Precise. That's another topic for a different video. That whole gaming industry as a whole, with the whole video games cause violence and the whole situation with kids playing 18-rated games. We can save that for another
Video
video.
games don't cause violence.
That would be
Hey,
perfect
Bobo,
for a
shush.
topic
Not getting
tomorrow.
that
Shush.
clusterfuck.
Shush! No, we are not allowed.
That would actually be perfect for the next podcast,
Yes.
honestly.
The next podcast where we should have a functional cast.
Yes. Like I've said
I
before,
hereby put a petition out there which will only be signed by 4 people to instate Lord Darius as a permanent cast member, providing he can be asked to get on Discord.
Yeah, I'm available when you guys need me.
Okay, right, he is now a
Right.
bitch. Good. And Madman, possibly, do you want to join us permanently?
Permanently, maybe not, because, well, most of the
Okay.
time, at this
Okay,
time,
alright. Yeah, everyone,
I'm not
Madman,
accessible.
right, everyone, I just got some new information about Madman. This is some juicy, detailed information, and yes, I'm currently going to pull a Keemstar and blackmail him right now. I have got confirmation that Madman is, in fact, a child.
no, not really a child.
No, I was going to start slandering you there.
Yes. I'm the
you're
one
on the
that keeps our profile picture. I'm the one that's supposed to be doing the slandering.
Hey, whoa. I was Keemstar for a full fucking week on Discord.
I started off as
For a full
Keemstar,
week.
so
So you can shut up.
I started off as Keemstar, so
Do you want to see who can do the better Keemstar impression?
what is up,
Bromler Nation? I'm your host,
Killer
Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
That was.
I couldn't listen to both of you because I don't really like Keemstar. So you both are good as Keemstar impersonators.
Right. Triangulus, go first with your shitty Keemstar impersonation.
Alright. What is up, Drumler Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
Alright, me. Oh, yes, right. In the news, let's go. What is up, Prominent Nation? I'm your host, Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Our first story today, Triangulus has the worst Keemstar impersonation ever. This was confirmed by rival known as Killer Scarce. He said this on Twitter.
I will fucking throw a water bottle at you.
Get fucking wrecked. My impersonation is top notch.
Both of you sound like Keemstar.
Back to another video on the goddamn internet.
Okay, yeah, that does it. I want you off the cast now.
No, bad.
Who does
Yeah,
that?
we might-
Another video on the goddamn internet. Who does that?
Leafy.
Oh, for Christ's sake, him. I forgot he even existed.
Ja pierdolę.
I forgot he actually was a thing. Like, I thought the guy got 360 no scope by iDubbbz 50 times in a row. iDubbbz officially killed Leafy. No one can say that.
Right.
Like,
We should probably
oh
wrap
no,
this up.
imagine this though. iDubbbz, content cop, grade A under A. The cunt would have left ages ago, pardon my language, but no, he is.
Yeah.
Like, you don't backstab your friends no matter what. You don't
don't even-
backstab your friends, you're labeled
What?
automatic.
By the way, you don't have to say pardon your language. Like, we've sworn on this
Yeah, but
podcast
see,
so many
when it's like
times.
approaching. I've actually said the word a number of 3 times.
Yeah. Anyways, so we should probably... We've finished up all the topics, and we've had some banter along the way. We should probably wrap this up now, should we?
I want to say one final thing.
Alright.
It's every day, bro. We're at Disney Channel, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, wrapping all that merch, brand new movie.
Zamknij się.
You didn't expect you didn't expect that, did you?
No
Alright.
one masz.
Okay, so... Yeah, anyways,
Oh, so one last
we
thing. One last
are
thing before we end. One last thing before we end.
on... No.
Stop.
Not yet.
Don't go down this time.
I got Paul Keller, Cuba Water, and turn the freaking frogs gay.
Alright, yeah.
Sorry.
Hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure
England is my
do
city.
whatever you want. Leave a like, subscribe.
England
comment,
is my city.
Subscribe.
And
England is my city. Subscribe
Alright.
to Keemstar.
Salesman, please
Subscribe
no.
to Pop on
we're
YouTube.
done.
Buy it,
Subscribe to me. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to me.
Yeah, subscribe to him. Okay.
I want attention. So badly.
Who doesn't want attention, man?
Okay.
Um,
Anyways, bye.
Clearly fucking Keemstar. Roll a